Marco Rubio, trailing very badly, has only won Minnesota and Puerto Rico. There was a rumor that he was going to win Hawaii, and then he finished a miserable third. Okay, he finished fifth in one of the states to Ben Carson, who had already dropped out of the race.
Oh,
Okay.
that is so devastating.
True.
So
There's a word for that. It's pobrecito.
I don't know, but it sounds bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Florida's coming up, that's his home state. He thought he was going to win it, and then he was going to surge from there. But he looks to be about 20 points behind in Florida. So does he get embarrassed on Tuesday? Does he drop out immediately?
It's over. He drops out immediately. He's got probably right now enormous pressure from inside the campaign from all his paid workers. Because for them, as you go through this process, and by the way, no political professional has any allegiance to any candidate. Once they see, oh, dude, this guy's not going to reach the station, they have to jump ship as fast as they can to the winning candidate, because the later you get on the winning candidate's team, the less likely you're going to have a good position in the new administration. Yeah. So right now there's a scramble for all of them to get out, and they're all putting the pressure on him, I'm sure, telling him, oh, dude, just get out, just get out, just get out. And whether he gets out or not, half his campaign will be gone the day after Florida, half his paid members. They've already got their resumes out to everybody. They're already lining up their next job.
That is a great insight. Now, Wes was part of his dad's campaign back in 2004.
We experienced that same thing happening. Like, we won Oklahoma, but the morning of the campaign, it was like, no matter what, you're being pressured to get out. Mainly by your own campaign workers.
Wow.
Wow, that's really interesting. Now, the donors who invested a lot of money in the beginning were pressuring him to stay in, but now they've gotten kind of embarrassed, and it seems like they don't want to sink any more money into this sinking ship. In fact, Rubio has run out of money and couldn't run ads in Florida. Oh, what a miserable management of your campaign, that in the state you most have to win, you already ran out of resources, even though you got so much establishment money. He had so much more.
And it's your state.
Yeah. And it's your state.
Yeah,
he's on death watch. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah. I mean, look, I saw a poll recently in Florida that wasn't too far off. It's still within the realm of possibility. It hurts to not have the ads, but he'll just fall back on a long list of accomplishments from his time in the Senate and the personal love of the people of Florida. And maybe that'll be enough. But also, Kasich up by like 5 or 6 points in a couple of polls in Ohio. So that suddenly becomes a little bit more exciting than Florida. But there is still the possibility. I saw a Polls Plus 538 evaluation of Rubio's chances as being at like 18% still. And so 18%, you don't bet on it necessarily, but
no, you don't.
You try enough times, and 1 out of 9 or so, it'll work for you.
So 18% is not as miserable as it could be, right? But at the same time, if you've already lost almost everything, and you've spent all of your money, and your staffers can't wait to jump from your sinking ship, and hey, the good news is you've got an 18% chance of winning your home state, things have gone very poorly.
And you've almost never significantly performed better than the polls.
Yeah, there's no enthusiasm there.
No.
And you're a boy.
And you're a boy. You're thirsty for it, but you're a boy.
Yeah. So, Washington Post with a story today, the donors, the establishment, even the Washington Post, framing it as, oh, maybe he lost when he started going dirty against Trump. No, he'd already gotten crushed in every election before that. He went dirty because he had already lost, right? And this is them trying to make themselves feel better. Like, no, the establishment candidate, he would have won. He would have won. He just ran the campaign poorly. And Jeb would have won. He just ran the campaign poorly. No, they would have never won. They're the establishment. People hate the establishment. They hate the stand-up politicians. But no reporter in Washington can get that through their thick skull. And certainly the donors don't want to hear it because they hate it when they can't buy it.